episode 4 of the Aren't You Glad I Said It podcast. First of all, we in the new digs. Got a new space coming to y'all. You know, we just a different type of vibe tonight, fellas.
Switch it up a little bit.
Just a different type of vibe, man.
Yeah, hitting on a theme a little bit.
Absolutely, right? I feel like we might have made it to the space. We in the space now. Like, I feel like we just hit a little stride. I threw on a little orange just to, catch that vibe a little further. Just to, push the envelope.
Fun today.
Hey, man, that's what I'm trying to do, man. But what y'all fellas been up to? Just to do the quick introductions. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't want to leave y'all out real quick. I'm your host, Brandon, joined by my co-host as usual. Got the master of will, my guy Steph, out here kicking it with us today. We're gonna, chop it up some topics, get you guys, involved a little bit. Like, comment, and subscribe. Join the conversation below, man. Tell us what your thoughts are. If you have any ideas or topics, throw them out there, man. We definitely are looking to, expand our horizons a little bit. So you already see we in a new space. Things are gonna keep changing, man. So always got to have that motion forward. So, but how was y'all weeks this past week, man? I know we had off last week a little bit, but
pretty good. I'm about to get fired.
That's a heck of a week, yo.
Yeah.
It's always good news.
Is that?
Yeah.
New chapter. New beginnings.
Not particularly fired, but things ain't going to my liking at work.
Okay, so it's
Taking my talents to South Beach.
So they're not kicking you out the door. You just kind of like.
I felt like they gave me a little nudge though, and then I walked out.
You felt the vibe was off.
Just switch it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Right, like I'm gonna do something different, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Had a good time there though. Enjoyed my clients. Very interesting individuals. But I think it's that time.
Yeah, it's just that it gets like that at jobs, man. Jobs, they can get stale, man. I'm one of those people, like, I'll do a same job for a while, but after a while, it just gets monotonous. Like, I just feel like I'm just stuck, kind of. I'm just repeating the same task over and over. Yeah. So I kind of like that new challenge.
I definitely do like a nice fresh look.
Yeah.
Myself, I'm finishing up the month working in sales. We wrap up the month strictly commission based, finishing strong another month, feeling good. But yeah, and still, it's nothing to just. It still keeps my eyes open though, because it just makes me think. Whatever level of sales or whatever you're doing, it's always something that you could elevate more towards. So
Absolutely.
I'm just thinking like, man, you know what?
No
See
such
what the future has to offer.
I like it, man. There's no such thing as a ceiling.
That sounds fantastic for the both of y'all. I was dealing with old ladies gossiping. Like, it was high school. It was something else. I mean, I had some
That's rough.
people I was close to, but some
Old
people
ladies
who was
gonna be old
wild.
ladies though, man. They,
Acting like high schoolers is crazy.
Yeah, that could be rough. That could be rough, man.
Yeah.
But it's it still sounds like you head in the right direction. Just like same thing Will saying, man. This is it's something new out there to obtain, man. Essentially.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
You gonna
man,
get to it?
I'm waiting on that. That reference. You feel me? Got this new job lined up, but need that young review. You feel me?
Hey, man, keep the ducks in a row.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
One log might go out.
I don't know what they
going
gonna ask you, but I need you to go overboard for your
20
boy.
on 10.
I'm telling them the truth.
Make sure we get this joint in the yoke.
They threw him out the last job, so I don't know if y'all want it.
It's that crazy. It ain't throw me out. I dead quit. Like, don't do that.
Calling like, well, we were gonna hire you, but
That would be crazy.
your reference.
Found some new information across our table.
We're gonna go with a guy named Brandon instead. He had to go on review. But that's
So
what's
what
up, though,
do we
man.
got on the menu for today? What are we
Today,
thinking
man.
about today?
We're gonna talk about a few things, man. It's a lot going on. I figured we start with LeBron, man.
Okay.
LeBron, man.
What about?
LeBron.
Hey, man, the Lakers. Y'all know the Lakers are a hot topic right now. Putting together the team that's just
Old.
Oh wow!
That's how we
Shots
getting it
fired.
kicked off.
Shots fired. I mean,
That's how we getting it going.
I'm not saying you're not right. I'm just saying like I don't know. I like Melo. That's my guy. So
Of course.
I would like to say they're mature. They have
Mature.
a mature.
Mature.
We can add the tour in there.
Yeah.
Just
They got the mature knees.
They
Nah,
definitely
but
got
yo,
the mature knees.
Let me say this. I actually think that they might be a good squad this year, and I'm rooting for Russ. I'm
Agreed.
rooting for Russ. Now, if you look at anybody like Bleacher Report, ESPN, they're doing the rankings now.
Mm-hmm.
The rankings, they're not even making the top 5. I looked at the
Lakers?
most. Yeah, I looked at the
Sounds
most.
disrespectful.
OD.
That's
I looked at the
crazy.
most dangerous offensive teams coming this season. They put the Hawks on there. They put the Hawks on there. They put the Nets on there, of course.
Hawks is
Warriors.
they you watched a couple games with me last year. You seen how they got a nice little whip, man. The Collins boy's a little undersized.
But here's the thing.
He could shoot that
You
thing.
can't put like I feel like they're valuing shooting so much, and that's why they made it over the Lakers. It still doesn't make sense to me.
You know what's weird? It's so
I'm
crazy.
not putting the Hawks over
That's
the
the
Lakers.
thing.
The
And
Lakers are
Giannis
so
just
team.
won a ring. He just won. It's not
Right.
like it happened years ago.
Yeah, it was
Shooting
2
won.
years
Shooting
ago.
didn't win.
They're still together.
Yo, they got a squad. They got a squad. I don't know why people not talking about Milwaukee so much.
Milwaukee.
He coming back as the same player. In fact, if he don't come
Just a
back
winner
better,
now.
this would be like the first time we haven't seen Giannis come back better.
Yeah, because he gets better every year.
You saw how he shot the free throws in the finals?
Yeah.
We've never seen him shoot that good. Man was like
he's a
8 for 10
problem,
one
too.
game or something crazy.
Yeah, he's gonna definitely be a problem.
Can't
I'm
really
worried
be
about my
stopped.
Nets just because like we don't have an inside presence. They traded DeAndre Jordan for
Eh,
some
these
odd
Nets.
reason, stupid, asinine reason. I don't know why. I really don't know why they got rid of DJ, but
Probably contract, right?
nah,
They wasn't paying
he
him a lot?
wasn't. He wasn't even getting burned. He wasn't
Yeah,
even getting burned.
That's why I was
They-
thinking
think-
contract though.
Was it? I don't know what it was, but
You had-
they could have kept him. That's all I
Veteran
know.
minimum for somebody like him is probably high at this point for somebody who you're not even gonna play, and he's
But
probably
it was dumb for them not to play.
no
him.
offense, DJ. I don't know how good of a locker room guy he is. They never say that around the league about him. Like he's like a leader.
No,
So
he's
I
not a
don't-
leader. I feel like he's more of like a jokester. But
See, that's like they was paying Vince Carter for so long because he
Right,
was like
just for his
that
leadership.
presence. Yeah, Vince was never the best player in the league ever. I was just saying this to our neighbor, like he was never the best, but you can count on him to excite and then
It's an energy guy.
yeah, and boost the other guys up. Like, hey
Yeah.
man, do this, man, do that. Trying to get this win. He never won the
You
ring,
see it
but,
in his demeanor.
right? He carried himself well, man. But speaking of that, man, you know, not the best players, but who's your favorite player, man?
well, my
Ever.
favorite player is the best player. His name is Kevin Durant.
Oh,
like
shoot.
I think this is I don't even know how you just said that, but yeah, Kevin Durant. He's
Okay.
just doing things that we haven't seen. We haven't seen a 7-footer with his type of game. We haven't seen a 7-footer dribble the ball up and grill you with a 3 in your face.
I'm not gonna argue that.
We haven't
never
seen
seen it.
anybody
Right.
as mobile as him with that handle.
Facts. Yeah.
We haven't seen anybody come off an Achilles tear and win a gold medal. We
I
haven't
mean,
seen that.
they did struggle at first though, right?
They did struggle at first, but
did
he
struggle
was
at
he was
first.
working with dirt. I ain't gonna hold you. This is not the same.
Wow.
This is not the same
He's
Team
so
USA
disrespectful.
On the
team.
world team.
Yo, right. He's
This
just
is not the
just
same
with all
USA
people who
team.
made the All Star game. They was
talking-
just dirt.
We
though.
talking about a Team USA team at one point that had LeBron, Kobe, Melo, CP, Russ,
You say this?
Dwight Howard, Darren
Draymond Green.
Williams,
Draymond Green is a defensive team pretty much every
Kevin
year.
Durant.
Draymond Green is a all defensive teammate every year. He has 3 rings.
Yeah. All defensive, not offensive. I mean, Team USA.
Defense
they gotta
wins
eventually
games.
play. They had to eventually play offense though, and he was getting exposed. This is why the Warriors said to
Didn't
him
your
at the
man
end of
have
last
4
season.
points in one game?
Who?
KD.
4 points?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
4,
that was like
6.
the first game. But whatever.
So,
I know.
so
I
Draymond
know.
did his job.
He did his job.
I don't know. I didn't watch the game. I'm just
I tell
saying
you
like,
what.
his job wasn't to score.
Right.
And we know who didn't score.
we know who won them the gold. We know.
No, I'm just
We know
taking
won
shots.
them the gold.
KD obviously OD nice. Like
Nah,
he
he
did
is,
win.
though.
They won
Yes.
on his back. I watched those
Definitely
final
elite, though.
games.
Like I'm saying, like
KD was balling.
nobody's done
was
this
balling.
coming off an Achilles tear. That's OD.
Honestly, I didn't think he'd come back this season with the Nets and be as good as he was. And if they blew some whistles, that man would have advanced to the next round over Milwaukee. Honestly, I feel like he could have carried. But
they got blessed that Giannis's boat injured Kyrie's ankle, like because he undercut him on the made layup.
Crazy,
got
bro.
there late.
That's crazy.
And just sprained his ankle.
I was hurt on that, but I phrased that wrong. I meant what's your favorite player currently in the NBA? I only say that because I know you about to answer. So what's your favorite player currently? I know KD still qualifies, unfortunately. But what's your favorite player currently?
Favorite player currently?
Active. He playing right now, running around, dunking. Maybe
Don't
he's
say
just shooting.
James Harden.
Yeah.
Nah, I wasn't thinking about that.
I mean, I seen him in the gym this summer. That dude
James
wild
Harden
as
is
hell.
solid though.
He's always regular. He's always ready for the regular season.
Monster.
Nah, he's nice for real.
Yeah.
But I don't necessarily have a favorite player. If I had to pick someone who I would say like that, I respect their game is I'm gonna go with LeBron.
That's
And this is an easy pick for me.
Yeah.
Just because.
These two LeBron fans, man.
I'm not a
Those-
LeBron fan. That's so crazy.
you know
Like,
You're not a
what?
LeBron fan?
I'm not.
I'm not
like
a fan. Period.
I'm not a fan of anything. But like, if I'm not like LeBron's not my favorite player. But I'm gonna let Will go.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Like, but if I'm just talking about who I would have to pick for conversation's sake, I'm gonna go LeBron, and it's because of a number of different things. Like, we can't overlook what he has done for the game. Like he has brought such a crazy presence, and the way he goes about basketball, and you can even say on and off the court, like not even just too far from the court, but just his leadership skills, are second to none. The records that he has broken, is just an infinite list that just doesn't stop.
Let's talk about it.
The way that he can work with people and make other players better. If you're on a team with someone who like you can go out there right now. If you playing with your favorite player, you know that he's gonna play good. But if you play with LeBron, you're gonna play good. That's different to me. Like that's different. I gotta go with the King James, man. King James, man.
I can't argue with that one because KD in the playoffs last year when Harden came with half a leg and Kyrie went down.
He was out there really balling on that one leg.
He got no help, and he was giving his teammates a rock. I'm not sure if what was going on, but they
give people to rock, and versus putting people in a position
to score
or be better. When you understand, when you know your personnel, and you're able to put people in a position where they can prosper.
Yep.
No. I understand what you're saying. I guess that's what happened because, like I said, the man went down shooting, and he didn't get a lick of help. He didn't get a lick of help. It was sad. It was so sad.
I'm gonna have to go Melo, man. I'm team Melo for life. As long as he active, that's gonna be my favorite player.
He's in great shape. He's in great shape.
He always been in
what
great
they're gonna
shape,
do with
man.
him. That's not true.
He's always been in great shape in terms of being able to drop somebody off. Even when he's
agree with this, Will?
I'm gonna say
I think that he's in really good. He's gotten into better shape lately. But
yeah,
I guess you can go for what
Knicks.
his game, what he wanted to do.
Right.
Because at that point he was a lot bigger and he was able to use that size to his advantage.
He's still playing the power forward though. They still been playing him at the power forward now that he's slim.
I mean, but
my thing
he's
is
still
this: when he was on the
enough.
Knicks, hey man,
I think
he wasn't. He didn't look. He didn't really look strong on the Knicks. He looked like he was hefty. He just looked hefty to me. He didn't really look like he was strong.
You gotta watch. Somebody made a great montage of Carmelo post ups, 7-minute clip, just all Melo buckets on the Knicks, and him destroying people, destroying them in the mid post. In the mid post, his game is untouchable, bar none. Like it's nobody coming close to my man's skills in the post. He's an absolute monster down there in that block.
Man, I'm surprised nobody reached in their bag and said Timmy D.
Nah,
Tim Duncan.
That's my next question.
Give him the shout out.
What's your favorite player of all time?
Nah, I would never say Tim Duncan. His game is too dry.
That's valid,
But,
though.
but
That's
it's too
valid.
dry. But you gotta respect the fact that this guy
He meant
is
business.
a legend.
He
Yo.
just meant business.
If someone told me that was
Like
their
he don't
favorite
make
player,
enough. He don't make enough lists, man. People
That's a
don't be
fact.
mentioning
He
him.
got 5 chips. 4
5
finals.
chips.
Imagine somebody said that, though. I'm respecting
Yo,
it if you say Timmy
you
your
gotta
favorite player.
respect
Like,
it.
it's going to be like, all right, man, you like basketball for real.
This
like,
guy, right off the backboard,
Winner.
Mr. Fundamental.
Winner,
Don't
man.
miss. He got all the post moves.
What play we running, coach? That's all you got to ask, because
That's
he
it.
can run every
He
single
not
one as your big
arguing.
man.
He not bringing the morale down.
He good in every era.
Right.
Like, it don't matter whatever you put Tim, because he got the 15-footer, the
Right.
20-footer.
Dropping that joint off.
So I'm with Tim.
He don't get too high. He don't get
Yeah.
too. Someone who don't get too high or too low. That's a problem.
It's crazy,
There's no
man.
getting in his head.
But what's your favorite players of all time, though? All time. I started off. I tee it off. All time favorite player? I'm coming Shaq, man.
No way. You
All
didn't say
time?
that.
Oh man.
I got to all time
I'm
favorite.
not mad at it. I'm just
That's
surprised.
the bros.
Just because Shaq is so dominant. I love his game, man. It's dunking on somebody, pushing them to the ground,
ripping the rim down,
breaking their backboards,
pushing you over.
He's a monster, son. So favorite player to watch all the time, I have to say
Completely
him.
unstoppable.
I was young enough to catch it, to see that era, and he was my favorite to watch. Like, to really, like, he really made me like, yo, I hope I get to 7 feet. And I started
Completely
growing.
unstoppable.
Yeah, man. But all time, I'll have to say Shaq, though.
I
all
think
time to watch.
Shaq is a super beast when it comes down to the sport.
Easy.
When it comes down to just completely dominating someone, there is absolutely nothing you can do with Shaq.
At all. I like undefendable players.
It's like,
I like Melo in his prime because he was unguardable, but Shaq in
he's
his
super
prime,
unguardable.
it was
It's
zero
nothing you
stops.
can do.
Did he miss?
You get a move.
Oh, he missed?
Putting
Putting
Okay.
you in the rim.
You fouled him, though. That's why he missed?
You gotta foul him. That's the only thing you could do
Monster.
is foul him and
Well,
hope you
most
don't
likely
get hurt.
Gonna get an
Yo.
N1.
Right. He carrying you to the
Fact.
rim.
Most
That's
likely gonna
what
get
he
an
is.
N1.
He
He
putting
too
on
much of
that
a
cape and
beast.
taking you right into the rim.
He too much of
But
That's
yeah,
a
I'm
good
going Shaq
choice.
favorite, though. What about y'all, man? What y'all has that?
What you got, Stephon?
I already know I'm going with. Y'all already know. I'm going with the
Double
snake.
feature?
Double
said who?
feature.
I thought you were about to say KD twice.
Yeah, I'm going with the snake. I'm going with KD. You already know.
I ain't
man.
mad at it.
It's
That's also
different.
solid.
It's too different.
It's in the same category as Shaq to me.
Yeah, like people who
Unguardable.
change the game, unguardable. You starting to see his makeup a little bit more in the league, but players like Michael Carter Williams and Jason Tatum, you starting to see that type of game, like those lengthy guys with handle that's shooting over you. He's influenced that to me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put MCW in that joint. Michael
Yeah,
Carter Williams.
Some people will make the comparison. That's why I brought his name.
He
out.
I thought he was
Not my
nice, man.
first.
And honestly, he
Oh,
was
he
doing
was
good
my
until the
first.
injuries hit him. You know, shout out to Cuse, man. I always love Syracuse, baby.
But
But
you shot it out Melo right up the jump.
hey, look, I'm a Cuse guy, man. Shoot, it's a couple good players, especially guards out there, man.
Mhm.
But yeah, I respect it. KD, man, he in that category with Shaq to me. Like, it's no guarding it. It's just a matter of, did you foul them or did they miss on their own? They're gonna make the next one, you know. And so, what about you, Will? Favorite player of all time?
Favorite player of all time.
What are we doing?
Thank yes.
Jamal Crawford.
Oh,
I mean, he in a
Mr.
category. Maybe
Six
not
Man.
this one, but
with the Yang High, he did the crazy crossover. I'm gonna go real classic though. This is for all the old school classic
okay.
basketball lovers.
Draymond Green.
No,
I like it.
I'm gonna go with my
You already know
bald
who he
head
going with.
compadre.
You already know who he going
Oh
with.
man.
Shine it up. Shout out to all the hoop, earring whiz, and
Oh,
ball
boy.
head. Keep it shining. The Bruz, the Qs, Omega Men out there across the land, far and nigh. We're on our way. I'm gonna go with MJ.
MJ.
The air up there. Let's
Look,
go, man.
shout
You
out
can't
to
stop
NC,
it.
man.
Once I was watching that documentary, and he said, yeah. So I seen him across the gym, and I said, "What's up?" And he didn't say it back. I go right there.
Yo,
I had to bust his. I give him 50. That's my type of energy right there.
Yo, that last dance was iconic.
I
bro.
love to hear it. That's
I was-
how I operate.
I was on Netflix looking for something new to watch the other night, and I was like, yo, it might be time to rewatch Last Dance. You know, just to,
Bust him and give him 50.
he was wilding. Every episode, he
Yes,
caught
sir.
a problem with somebody and lit him up. Just lit him up, man.
Mm-hmm.
He was
It just-
crazy.
Yo, he's phenomenal, man.
I love that.
Phenomenal. I like it.